Now I will tell you the factors affecting the fringe width. I have told you the formula for the fringe width. Fringe width beta equal to lambda into d upon d. This we know. So now there are four factors which affect the fringe width. Factors. Affecting beta. Number one, wavelength. Of light. So this beta is proportional to lambda. So this is clear that this beta 1 upon beta 2 equal to lambda 1 upon lambda 2. Or from this we can get this beta 2 equal to beta 1 into lambda 2 upon lambda 1. Lambda 2 upon lambda 1. So if you know the value of lambda 1 and lambda 2 and the value of beta, then you can find the value of the beta for the next or the given wavelength. So larger the value of lambda, larger the beta. It means that if we employ the red, violet, pink or this yellow, green, such kind of lights, then we know that lambda is the maximum for red. So it means that this beta will be maximum for red and this will be minimum for violet, because for violet lambda is minimum. So what we have? Now we have this big jaw, V I V G Y O R. Here this is now your lambda V, this is now lambda R. So on this plane it increases, this increases. So lambda increases. It means that for red color this beta is maximum and for violet color beta is minimum. Beta thus beta increases as lambda increases. So beta is more for red and minimum for violet. Now second factor. Second factor is D. Distance of screen from slits. This is the second factor, and this beta is proportional to D. So as beta is increased, as D is increased, beta increases. It means that if the screen is at a large distance, then fringes will be of large thickness. So you can see that if beta is, if D is suppose very large, D is equal to infinite, then what will happen? Beta will be infinite. So the fringe width, the whole of the screen will be illuminated equally. So there will be no fringe will be visible. And when beta is b is equal to 0, then beta is equal to 0. It means that no fringe pattern will be seen on the screen. So thus by changing the value of d, the beta can be changed. So by displacing the screen, the different thickness of the interference fringes can be obtained. So we can have this beta 2 upon beta 1 is equal to d2 upon d1, or this beta 2 is equal to beta 1 into d1 upon d2. Beta 2, this is d2 upon d2 upon d, like this. So you can compare the fringe width. And now third factor. Third factor is small d. Small d. Distance between slits. So this beta is proportional to 1 upon d. It means what? That this beta increases as d decreases. So this is just opposite of all these two parameters. So we can have that beta increases as d decreases. So now we can have a graph showing this variation. We can have a graph like this. This is now suppose beta, this is now your d, then the graph will be like this. Or you can have it like this one, that this is equal to suppose 1 upon d, and this is now your beta, then this will be a straight line. So when this graph is drawn between beta and d, then this is now high parabolic. And when this is now beta and 1 upon d, then this is a straight line. So this shows that the value of beta decreases with the increase of d. So you can see from here that if suppose d equal to 0, then what will happen? d equal to 0, beta equal to infinite. Beta equal to infinite means what? That there will be no fringe on the screen. So whole of the screen will be illuminated by the light. And if d equal to infinite, then beta equal to 0. So 0, then this is now infinity. So according to that, we can have the comparison of this one, beta 2 upon beta 1 equal to, this is now your d1 upon d2. Or we can have this beta 2 is equal to beta 1 into d1 upon d2, like this. So you can compare that by decreasing the value or increasing the value of the distance between the slits, the beta also changes. So this is what the third factor that affects the beta. And now fourth factor. Fourth factor is medium. Medium. Suppose whole of the interference experiment is immersed in the liquid, then what will happen about the fringe width, whether this will increase or this will decrease, then what will happen? Suppose this experiment is immersed in the water, then how will this beta will be changed? So now we have in air This is now beta A equal to lambda A into now this d upon d. When the experiment is done in the air or in the medium, there is only change in lambda. D and d are kept constant. In medium or in liquid, beta m is equal to lambda m into d upon d. So now we have to find this beta m upon beta A. This is equal to, now what will be lambda m upon lambda m, lambda m upon lambda m, or we can write this beta m is equal to beta A upon lambda A upon lambda A. This is the wavelength in air, this is the wavelength in medium, and this is equal to the refractive index. So this beta m is equal to beta A upon mu, where mu equal to lambda A upon lambda A, refractive index. Refractive index, and you know that refractive index is always more than 1. So whenever this we are having this mu, then the beta m will be less than beta m. Since mu is greater than 1, so this beta m is less than beta. It means that when the experiment is immersed in the liquid, then the fringe width will decrease. Thus beta decreases when is immersed in liquid. So this is what the 4 factors that affect the fringe width. And I have told you earlier that the refractive index is less than 1 in plasma state. So suppose this experiment is immersed in the plasma, then the fringe width will increase. In the state of decreasing, it will increase because mu will be less than 1. So in plasma, this beta will increase. So this is what, that when we are having the general liquids in which it will be immersed, either this is the oil or this is the water or something else, any of the liquid this is immersed, then this beta will decrease. But in plasma, beta will increase, because in plasma the value of refractive index is less than 1. So this is what the 4 factors that affect the fringe width. So you all like, share and subscribe the video, and in the next video I will tell you that what happens when a transparent sheet is placed in the path of light. So keep on watching the video. Thank you very much.